Good day, everyone. I am Patrick L. Pangniban.
And I am Peregrine John Stewart A.
And we are the Group 9.
And we're going to report about the Brunei policy system.
The Brunei Police was officially formed on January 1, 1921, immediately after the 1920 police enactment was passed. The local force took over all responsibilities from the police force of the Strait Settlement. Sergeant Krami was appointed as the first chief police officer of Brunei Darussalam in 1909. The word police comes from the ancient Greek word polis, meaning city. The first policing organization, however, began in about 3000 BC in Egypt. Pharaohs were in charge of appointing an official to oversee and enforce justice and security for each jurisdiction. Yung pharaoh is yung mga naglilid sa Egypt dati. Ang police force ay in charge sa prison, fire services, the issuing of license, immigration, and keeping law and order in the streets. The Royal Brunei Police has been a member of Interpol since 1984. In 1984, it became a member of the Interpol and Asianapol. Brunei Police System. The Sultan of Brunei served as Prime Minister, Minister of Defense, Minister of Finance, and Chancellor of National University. The Sultan also served as Superintendent General of the Royal Brunei Police Force. The Royal Brunei Police Force is made up of 6 police departments, 4 police districts, and 13 police stations. It has a strength of more than 4,400 officers and is responsible for the prevention, detection, and investigation of crime at national level, as well as maintaining law and order. There are 7 police districts of the Royal Brunei Police Force. These are the Brunei, Belait, Maura or Marine, Tutong, Temburong, Jerudong, Beracas. The first one is the Brunei. Brunei is a tiny independent, oil-rich country wedged between the state of Sarawak and Sabah on the Malaysian side, northeast of the Asia island of Borneo in Southeast Asia. Brunei is considered a developed nation and continue to prosper thanks to an abundance of oil. Next is Belait. Kuala Belait, town and port, western Brunei. It is the capital of Belait district located at the mouth of the Belait River near the South China Sea, west of Syria. Maura or Marine. Maura Maritime Services, Sendirian Berhad, a joint venture between Darussalam Asset, Sendirian Berhad, and naval vessels. Lursen was established with a strong aspiration of becoming a leading commercial entity to support the development of the maritime industry in Brunei Darussalam. Next one is Tutong. Tutong is blessed with beautiful hills, scenic natural parks, and Brunei's largest natural blackwater lake in the Tasek Merimbun Heritage Park, an Asian heritage site protected for its extensive biodiversity and rare flora and fauna. Temburong. Temburong District, or simply Temburong, is the easternmost district in Brunei. It is unexclaved. The land is separated from the rest of the country by Malaysia and Brunei Bay, and accessible from the mainland via the Sultan Haji Omar Ali Saifuddin Bridge. Next one is Jerudong. Jerudong Park is the largest amusement park with its very own water park situated in Brunei, Darussalam, known famously around Asia as the Kingdom of Unexpected Treasures. Lastly is the Beracas. In the late 1940s, Mukim Beracas was primarily made up of forest land. It took some time before additional people moved in. First, just the Kedayan resided here in the 1950s when they initially started settling in this region. Lands in the Lands in the Angerik Desa and Burong Pingay were allotted under the first Kampong Ayer Resettlement Scheme. Next is the police district that are managed by 4 directors. The first one is Director for Administration and Finance. In the late 1940s, Mukim Beracas was primarily made up of forest land. It took some time before additional people moved in. First, just the Kedayan resided here in the 1950s when they initially started settling in this region. Lands in the Angerik Desa and Burong Pingay were allotted under the first Kampong Ayer Resettlement Scheme. Next is Director for Operation. Is a professional who manages the daily activities of a company by overseeing several departments. They are responsible for directing actions across an organization and the direct manager to improve efficiency and reduce costs as needed. And the Director for Criminal Investigation and Intelligence. Collect and provide criminal intelligence, undertake investigation on serious crimes including homicide, narcotics crime, human trafficking, money laundering, terrorism, economic crimes, piracy, organized crimes, and cybercrime, among others. Maintain law and order, detect and prevent crime. Last one is Director for Logistics. A logistic director manages operation for a business entire supply chain. This includes logistic planning, warehouse and inventory management, budgeting, carrier relationship management, staffing, and continuous optimization of logistic operation.
So now, let's discuss the Royal Brunei Police ranking system from the highest rank to the lowest rank. First, we have the Inspector General of Police, Deputy Inspector General of Police, Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, Senior Assistant Commissioner, then Assistant Commissioner, followed by Senior Superintendent, Superintendent, Deputy Superintendent, then Chief Inspector, Senior Inspector, Inspector, Probationary Inspector, then Cadet Inspector, followed by Sergeant Major, Staff Sergeant, Sergeant, Corporal, and lastly, the Lance Corporal. So in short, the highest rank in Royal Brunei Police ranking system was Inspector General Police, and the lowest rank was Lance Corporal. While in the Philippines, the highest rank was Police General, and the lowest rank was Patrolman or Patrolwoman. So now, let's discuss the Royal Brunei Police Force organizational structure. So on top of it, it was the Inspector General of Police or the IGP, and under it was the Commissioner of Police and Deputy Commissioner of Police. And under the Deputy Commissioner of Police, there are Director of Administration and Finance, Director of Operation, Director of Logistics, Director of Criminal Investigation and Intelligence, Director of Traffic Investigation and Control, and Head of the CP's Secretariat. So ngayon naman, at dahil nalaman na natin ang ranking system at ang organizational structure ng Brunei Police. So ngayon naman ay alamin natin yung entry requirement or recruitment sa Royal Brunei Police. So unang-una dyan ay dapat, sabi dyan, for males must not less than 5'6" for males. Sa height po yan, ibig sabihin ay dapat hindi na, yung height ng lalaki ay hindi na bababa ng 5'6" kung gusto mong pumasok sa Royal Brunei Police. Tapos sa babae naman ay hindi na bababa ng 5'4". So kung i-compare natin siya dito sa Pilipinas, okay po, sa babae ay 5 flat Okay, binabaan po. At sa lalaki naman ay 5'2". Okay, sa Pilipinas po yan. So, pagdating naman sa weight, sa Royal Brunei, ay sabi dito, must not exceed 60 kilograms for males. Sa babae naman po, must not exceed 55 kilograms for females. So, meaning, kung sa lalaki po, ay dapat hindi natataas ng 60 yung iyong bigat. At kung sa babae naman ay hindi natataas ng 55. So, again, dito sa Pilipinas po ay meron tayong tinatawag na BMI or Body Mass Index na dapat yung weight mo ay sakto sa iyong height, sa iyong edad, at sa iyong sex kung ikaw ba ay lalaki o babae. Pagdating naman sa age requirement or recruitment sa Royal Brunei Police ay dapat age must be 18 to 35 years old. Ibig sabihin, kung 17 ka or 36 ka, ay hindi ka na pwedeng pumasok. Kasi age must be 18 to 35 years old. Pagdating naman sa Pilipinas ay dapat hindi ka bababa ng 21 years old. At hindi ka tataas na 30 years old. So, meaning, 21 years old to 30 years old lang po ang pagpasok sa PNP. At isa pang requirement dyan ay dapat must possess a bachelor degree. So, ibig sabihin po, meron kang bachelor degree. Sabi minimum second class lower honors, other qualification that is recognized by Brunei Darussalam National. So, kagaya sa Pilipinas din po, kailangan mayroon ka ding o isa kang bachelor degree holder. Pagdating naman, ay kailangan para makapasok ka sa Royal Brunei Police, kailangan ikaw ay permanent resident ng Brunei or ikaw ay Bruneian na nationality. Sa Pilipinas din, ay kailangan bago ka makapasok sa PNP, isang requirement po ay dapat ikaw ay Filipino citizen. So, ganun din sa Royal Brunei Police entry requirement. So, next po natin ay yung Royal Brunei Police selection process. So, una dyan ay law study or doon yung Brunei law. Ibig sabihin, kailangan na pag-aralan mo yung Brunei law o yung batas na bansang Brunei. At sabi pa dito ay physical fitness. Siyempre, kailangan mo din yung katawan mo, yung physical mo na pangangatawan ay fit din. At siyempre, meron ding drills sa lagay ay arms and foot. So, next naman ay ang Royal Brunei Police duration or eto na yung haba nung training. Okay po? So, una, sabi dito, 9 months training for fresh graduates. So, halimbawa, ikaw ay bagong graduate at ikaw ay bachelor degree holder. Ikaw po ay magti-training na 9 months sa Royal Brunei Police. Okay po. Tapos kapag next naman ay 12 to 16 weeks naman for those who finish high educational attainment. So, ibig sabihin, kung mataas yung nakuha mo, okay, educational attainment, mataas, ay, ang training mo lang ay 12 to 16 weeks. At after ng training na yun, dapat daw yung ad hoc committee should be informed. So, ganun po sa Royal Brunei Police. So, pagdating naman sa Pilipinas, ay field training program for police trainees. Okay? Una, 6 months ay academic phase. So, dito yung mag-aaral ka, schooling, ganyan. And then, another 6 months ay yung field training exercise. Dito na po ay papasok yung mga physical exercise, yung mga paanong tactics ang gagawin, at iba't ibang klaseng training. So, ganoon din po sa Royal Brunei Police. Again, kapag ikaw po ay bagong graduate, 9 months po ang duration ng training sa Royal Brunei Police. At kapag naman ikaw ay merong mataas ang iyong educational attainment, ang training mo lang o ang haba ng training mo ay 12 to 16 weeks lang. At after mo nun mag-training, i-inform mo yung ad hoc committee. Apo. So next naman natin i-discuss ay patungkol sa function ng Royal Brunei Police. Function, responsibilities, and their powers. So unang-una dyan ay nakalagay prevention, detection, investigation of crime. So ang pinakaunang function at responsibilidad ng isang Royal Brunei Police ay prevention at detection, investigation of crime. So, pag sinabing prevention, ay dapat iiwasan o kumbaga, ililimit mo yung crime. At pag sabi naman detection tsaka investigation, ay aalamin mo kung ano ba yung nagawang crime, sino yung kriminal, at bakit nagawa yung gano'ng crime. Pangalawa ay collection of criminal intelligence. At pangatlo, traffic control. At siguro maraming sasakyan dito sa sa Brunei, kaya kailangan din ng isang responsibility ng isang Brunei police ay traffic control. At isa pa ay ang escort duties. Yung i-escortan niya yung mga VIPs o yung mga cash, yung mga galing sa bangko siguro, or prisoners, diba? Mga galing sa kulungan na itatransfer sa kabilang kulungan. So, ayan po ang isa pa nilang function. At isa pa ay Sea and Border Patrol. So, babantayan din nila yung kanilang border o yun ang sasakupan nila. At yung sea, yung dagat. Okay po. Pangatlo ay next is public order. Siyempre, ay dahil ang Brunei din ay maliit lang, ay kailangan din ng public order. At panghuli ay riot as well as public event control. So, isa pa nilang function at responsibility ay public event control. At para maiwasan din yung riot na tinatawag o yung pagkakagulo sa kanilang lugar. At yan yung mga function at mga responsibility na kailangang gampanan ng isang Royal Brunei Police. Next naman ay ang Royal Brunei Police benefits. Ano ba yung mga benefits na pwedeng makuha kapag ikaw ay isang Brunei Police? Ang una po doon ay pension retirement benefits. So, kapag ikaw ay nag-retire, ay meron kang pension at retirement benefits na makukuha. Pangalawa ay housing and educational allowance for their children. So, meron ding pabahay at syempre meron ding allowance na binibigay para doon sa kanilang mga anak. At sabi pa dito, 12 years of public service. Kapag ikaw daw po ay nakapag-serve ka sa bansang Brunei ng 12 years, take note, 12 years of public service, ikaw daw po ay makakatanggap ng special travel allowance. Okay? At parang ikaw ay bibigyan nila ng isang special na reward o pahinga. So, next naman ay let's talk about the Royal Brunei Police salaries o yung sahod na pwedeng makitain ng isang Royal Brunei Police. Sabi dito, the entry salary of police officers depends on applicants' educational attainment. So, sa Brunei Police salaries daw po ay yung salary na kikitain mo ay nakadepende doon sa educational attainment. Halimbawa, ako po ay mayroong eto sa baba, mayroong example. Sabi dito, una, a police constable, for example, has a salary of 580 Brunei dollars plus allowances. So, kapag sinabi kong police constable, ay siya ay nagpapatrol lang sa small town. Okay po? At next naman, sabi dito, siya raw po ay kikita ng 580 Brunei dollars plus allowances. So, next example ay kapag naman cadet inspector ka who possesses ordinary degree, ay meron siyang salary na matatanggap na 2,110 to 2,180 Brunei dollar. So, depende po yun sa educational attainment. I-compute natin or i-ano natin sa peso. So, kagaya kanina nung police constable, okay po, na siya ay kikita ng $580 kapag in-equal natin yan sa pera ng Pilipinas. Yan po ay 19,405.51 for police constable. Pero kapag naman po ikaw ay cadet inspector na kanina ay dapat makakuha ng 2,110 to 2,180 Brunei dollar. Pag inan naman natin ito sa peso, ikaw po ay makakatanggap na 70,595.92. Okay po. Or hanggang 72,937.97 for cadet inspector. So, again, yung salary po ay naka-base doon sa educational attainment no police officer. So, pagdating naman sa Pilipinas, nag-range po yung base pay ng police general sa 149,785. Yun po yung highest rank. Tapos kapag lowest rank ka naman, ikaw naman yung patrolman or patrolwoman, ikaw po ay makakatanggap ng 29,668. Take note, yan po ay base pay. At yan po ay sa Pilipinas. So, yun po yung computation ng salary kapag po ikaw ay isang Royal Brunei Police Officer. So, ngayon naman po ay i-discuss natin yung logo ng Royal Brunei Police. Okay po? So, una dyan, ito yung ibig sabihin ng police logo. Or lahat yan may mga meaning. Kagaya nung sa logo ng Philippine National Police. Meron din siyang meaning. So, dito rin po sa Royal Brunei Police ay meron din. So, ang una dyan ay yung tinatawag nilang sayap. Ano ba yung sayap? Sabi dito, the wings of four feathers. Ibig sabihin yung pakpak na merong 4 na balahibo nandun po sa bandang taas. At sabi doon, it symbolizes the protection of justice, tranquility, prosperity, and peace. So, ito raw po ay symbolize sa protection sa hustisya na at kapayapaan din. At pangalawa, yung tinatawag nilang bandera or the flag, yun nandoon sa pinakataas. At isa pa is yung tinatawag din na payong ubor-ubor or yung parang hugis na payong dun sa bandang taas. The Royal Umbrella of Brunei, the bandera and payong ubor-ubor have been royal regalia since the creation of the crest. So, the next is the tangan or kimhap. Or, ano po yung tangan or kimhap? Yun po, sabi dito, yung the hand, yung dalawang kamay na nakaganon sa dalawang gilid. Sabi doon, the hand that signifies the government's pledge to promote welfare, peace, and prosperity to their citizens. At next po is bulan or yung parang moon, yung crescent o yung crest na tinatawag, symbolizes the national religion of Brunei Darussalam, which is the Islam. So, in short po, yung crescent doon o yung crest ay nagsisimbolize lang siya sa national religion ng Brunei, which is Islam. At yung nakalagay po doon, the writings on the crescent is the motto of the state. That means, always render service with God's guidance. So, ibig sabihin daw po nung nakasulat doon sa may bandang crescent ay na always render service with God's guidance. So, ibig sabihin na sa iyong paglilingkod sa bansa ay dapat nandun yung guidance ng Panginoon. Okay? At yun yung nakalagay doon sa crescent. Crescent, tama. Yung nakalagay doon sa crescent at yun yung motto nila. So, last naman ay yung scroll doon sa ilalim ng crest. Okay po, di ba yung crest ay nagsisimbolize ng kanilang national religion na Islam. So under nun ay merong scroll na may nakasulat din na ang ibig sabihin po ay Brunei, the abode of peace. O ang Brunei daw ay tirahan ng kapayapaan. So yun po yung ibig sabihin o yung mga parts ng logo o yung meaning ng logo ng Royal Brunei Police. So for the last topic naman ay didiscuss natin yung kanilang mission, vision, tsaka yung kanilang motto. At ang kanilang mission, sabi po doon, to support the law and maintain peace according to authority given by any national writing law. So ang kanila pong mission ay para suportahan yung batas at mag-maintain ng kapayapaan according o patungkol doon sa binigay ng national writing law. Next naman ay ang kanilang vision. At ang kanila pong vision ay together to eternal security and safety. So, ibig sabihin daw nun, together to eternal security and safety. So, sama-sama daw hanggang sa eternal. Kapag sinabing eternal ay hindi natatapos na security at safety. Yun po yung kanilang vision. So, kapag dating naman po sa kanilang motto ay, ang sabi doon, sepat dan, super nan, or sa English translation ay fast and perfect. So, siguro dito ay gusto nila, ay, ang motto nila ay dapat mabilis yung proseso ng kanilang police. Okay po? At perfect din. At hindi lang basta mabilis, kailangan perfect din. So, that's all. At nawa ay marami kayong natutunan, marami kayong nalaman sa aming report ni Patrick Panganiban patungkol dito sa Brunei police system. At sana po ay meron kayong naunawaan at bagong nalaman. Salamat po. Kami po ang Group 9 from BSC 2-3.